When I became a peer mentor, it gave me a great satisfaction.
Just knowing that I'm helping in any way possible is the best feeling in the world.
Mentoring has changed me, and it's made me a better person.
I like working with my mentor because we have a lot in common.
Peer mentoring is a simple, doable, high-impact strategy that has profound positive impact on the lives of both mentors and mentees. In this cutting-edge approach to mentoring, young people are their own solution.
Peer mentoring is very important. I think as much for the mentor as it is for the mentee, maybe even more for the mentor. It allows that person to evolve and become a better person.
It's like you're the parent, they're the kid. And you know, I'm 17 years old, got a kid looking up to me and everything. That's great, I love it.
It's instilled a great sense of ownership and leadership in our students, and our students are now beginning to see themselves as part of the solution in a community that sometimes sees them as a problem.
College for Every Student, CFES, a nonprofit organization, is committed to raising the academic aspirations and performance of underserved youth so that they can prepare for and be successful in college. Since 1991, more than 140,000 underserved students have achieved measurable gains in academic performance, graduated from high school, and pursued higher education through a program that includes mentoring, leadership through service, and builds pathways to college, a strategy that has proved effective in achieving CFES's goal of making college accessible to underserved students.
CFES first introduced peer mentoring in Vermont 10 years ago when older students helped their younger peers in math and writing. We saw big gains in performance and also test scores, and thus peer mentoring began as a practice across the state of Vermont. Since then, peer mentoring has become a staple in our schools across the country.
In peer mentoring, older students, mentors, establish supportive school-based relationships with younger students, mentees. Mentors draw on their own recent experience to smooth their mentees' transition and guide them as they apply CFES's 3 core practices: mentoring, leadership through service, and pathways to college.
A peer mentor is a positive role model who provides friendship, guidance, and support. Peer mentors are responsible, trustworthy, caring individuals who, through personal leadership, call upon their own life experiences to provide support for their mentees as they face transitions, challenges, and new experiences.
It's been really fun. I enjoy talking to the middle schoolers and telling them what high school is all about, and having them get prepared for the schedules and the more mature type of lifestyle that they seem to think high school is.
We toured the college and they told us a lot about the college.
Peer mentoring prepares students for college by giving them academic support, teaching them how to set goals, and helping them improve their grades and test scores.
I think that they're getting out someone to talk to, someone that they can look up to, and hopefully that they can follow in my footsteps and do well in school and go on to college. I think that's the main thing, is getting people to college and furthering their education.
We talked about different colleges that we might wanted to go to, and I've actually did some research on some colleges before, and we've been talking a lot about that and how we want to move on in the future and stuff like that.
Starting middle school or high school is a major challenge for students. The consequences of a rocky start, especially in 9th grade, are enormous for both the individual student and society as a whole. Students drop out of school at crucial transition points. However, students are less likely to drop out if they participate in programs that help them make the transition.
I think it's very great for them because you're also a friend to them. You're not just a mentor. You're a friend where they have problems. They can come up to you and talk to you, and you help them feel better. Since you're older, they look up to you.
Peer mentoring significantly diminishes student feelings of alienation and boredom. By having a peer mentor as a role model and friend, mentees look forward to and do not want to miss time with their mentors.
When I didn't have a mentor, I was kind of scared. I was like kind of left out because I didn't know much people until I had a mentor. He introduced me to some of his friends. So every time I walk in the hallway, they say hi to me and I say hi back to them. And it makes me feel like I'm wanted around in the school. So I enjoy having a mentor.
This program has improved our school culture. We see more students being proud of their school, getting involved. We see a greater school spirit as a result of this program.
Peer mentoring enhances students' school experience by offering opportunities for community service and the development of lifelong leadership skills. Peer mentors develop leadership skills by planning and carrying out activities. The leadership opportunities offered by peer mentoring help students realize that they have something worthwhile to give back to their community. This in turn gives them a sense of self-worth and pride.
It taught me how to be confident, persistent on what I want to do. It showed me how to use my inner strength to continue on with the work that I have to do.
I think that the Gulf County students have a better understanding of community awareness and the importance of giving back to their community. And they learn that through CFES and the activities that they have participated in throughout their school years.
To ensure your program will run smoothly, follow these steps.
The first thing you'll want to do is put together a team with at least one teacher and a few students who are willing to serve as peer mentors. When mentors are part of the planning, they are invested right from the start. Gathering the team regularly keeps everyone connected. You might want to meet during a common advisory period or after school. Once the team is mobilized, it's time to look at the nuts and bolts of the program.
Now that you have a team, begin by setting dates, like when the program will start and end. You'll want to set aside times for celebrations and mentor check-ins. You'll also want to plan the time and place for the mentoring sessions. Sometimes this requires thinking creatively about the spaces that might be available at certain times. If mentoring happens at lunch, you might want to look for an empty classroom, or if it's before school, you might want to use the library.
Now that you've begun to address the nuts and bolts of the program, you can turn your attention to mentors and mentees. If the program is designed to help with transitions, you'll want to select mentors who are good with new students. So you may want 11th graders working with 9th graders, or maybe 8th graders paired with 6th graders. In some schools, participants may self-select, while at others it may be teachers who nominate mentors. Either way will work, it's up to you. Once mentors and mentees are selected, you can begin to focus on training.
I think that people are nervous before they start because they're nervous of the person who they're going to be sharing so much time with and how they're going to react to what you have to say and if they're going to listen or if they're going to be somebody who just doesn't care. And normally when you have a mentee, they care.
Mentor training is essential. After all, mentors need to learn how to effectively guide and support their younger peers. Training should focus on leadership, responsibility, and communication. Mentors do more than influence their own mentees. They become role models whose actions shape school tone and culture. After the initial training, offer regular follow-up trainings throughout the year. This allows mentors to strengthen their skills and to support one another. Once the initial training is completed, it's time to launch the program.
A celebration is a chance for mentors and mentees to get to know one another and to gain visibility for the program. Some schools use this time for matched pairs to officially begin their mentoring, while others use it as a time for everyone in the mentoring program to come together. Either approach will work, it's your choice. Be sure to take pictures, offer interactive activities, and provide food. Now you're ready to harness the interest and use it to cultivate the program.
After the kickoff event, maintain visibility. Your program will need ongoing cultivation, so you might appoint a team member to oversee publicity and outreach. You'll want to publish articles in the school and local paper. Mentors need regular feedback about the job they are doing. When adults recognize mentor and mentee achievements, it makes a big difference and ensures future success. Mentoring programs need to be continually refined and adjusted. This is a vital part of creating an effective peer mentoring program. The most important thing to remember, however, is just to begin. CFES Peer Mentoring presents the ultimate win-win situation. It benefits mentors and mentees by increasing their academic performance so they can pursue a college education.
Having a peer mentor has helped me have my goal to go to college because I'm watching my mentor going to college also, and I want to do the same thing that he's doing. So I'm following like right behind his footsteps to becoming a greater person.
For additional information, contact College for Every Student in Cornwall, Vermont, or look for us on the web at collegefes.org.